Uh-oh. Oh, there it goes. Damn pal. Damn pal. Studio Malice. They're full of malice and chargement. Yeah. Memory card. You can roll credits from the options menu. See, I thought this might have been in multiple languages despite only being in France, because sometimes they still put them in other languages. But I guess this is just French only, which that's fine. You don't need to know French to be able to play this, I'm sure. All right, so let me do the usual get the right crop for this video game nonsense that we do here on this stream. I wonder if this one uses a unique one. It seems like it. Like this has its own, like this needs its own crop. How silly. Unless like the menu is different from the menu, but it probably isn't. All right, let's get this settled. Let's get our cropping sorted, chat. Always remember to crop. Close enough. Hell yeah. Hope you're enjoying the music. So we have 2 modes here? I assume adventure is what we want. Oh, we have difficulties. Are we facile or normal? Which one are we? Are we facile or normal? We're facile, you think? We're not normal, we're facile. Okay.
Maman, dans 4 jours, c'est l'anniversaire de Martin. J'aimerais lui offrir un beau cadeau d'anniversaire.
Good.
On pourrait inviter tous nos amis pour lui faire la surprise.
Quelle gentille idée, Franklin. Mais c'est beaucoup de travail d'organiser une fête.
Je vais faire un effort. C'est mon meilleur ami.
Ok, dans ce cas, je vais t'aider. Nous allons commencer par nous occuper de la nourriture. Va collecter des fruits pour faire une salade de fruits pendant que je réfléchis au reste.
J'y vais tout de suite.
So chat. Now, I don't mean to throw shade, and I don't even know if this person's still doing it anyway. But there are like a few other people who are doing a GameCube challenge like mine. And one of the people who was doing it was only doing US released games. Like ones that are in English. Cowardice. Cowardice, I say. Look what you miss out on by not including the PAL library, by not including the Japanese library. What's the fucking point of doing a console challenge unless you get to play games like Franklin's Birthday Surprise? I don't understand it. Okay, so we can't go into the foreground, it looks like. Apparently I'm collecting the bugs. Usually bugs are like an enemy type in a platformer, like they damage you. You think it sounds different from the voice he just had? Nonsense. It sounds exactly the same. I don't know, this seems pretty good so far. It runs at 60 FPS, it doesn't have dithering, that's something. The audio's great and crisp. It's not at all shrill to the ears. Everything's good here. Oh, I see. But how do I get the ones in there? Oh. Oh, okay, you just automatically stand up. All right. So what's this other... Oh, it's like 2 different routes? Yeah, it looks like there's like 2 different routes or something. Yeah, and I see there's that collectible. Okay, so you guys don't actually see this because I'm blocking it. But there's a... Yeah, so on start menu, you see it. So the flies are like a collectible, so 23 out of 60. You can... It's... I'm blocking it because it's in like the bottom right corner. But yeah, you can see the start menu, so... Yeah, so far, my assessment of this is that I've played worse and have seen worse. But we're only in the first level. Who knows? Who knows? I like how this game has a top route and a bottom route. It's just as good as the prestigious Sonic the Hedgehog. How are you guys liking the audio so far? This is lovely on my ears. My ears love the sound of blown out audio. Something I've noticed though is that because I use limiting and compression and stuff on my game audio, that you guys are typically not getting the full force of what these games sometimes actually sound like. Like with Smugglers Run War Zones with the FMVs, they were a lot more blown out on my end than they were on yours because they were tripping the filtering. I wonder how much better it would sound for you guys if I took that off. Let's test. Like, I don't know how much it's actually tripping the audio stuff, but I know for Smuggler's Run it certainly was. Where, like, the parts where it was getting really blown out, it was actually, like, fixing some of that. Okay, so I have to go all the way back? Yes, I see. Oh, I see. So I wasn't supposed to go that way. I gotcha. I gotcha, video game. Precision platforming time. Anyway, let me turn that filter back on for you. You guys get the idea. I don't even know if the filter was actually even filtering any of that, but I mean, maybe you unlock the double jump. You don't know. There could be a double jump that you unlock. Let's not assume anything. It's only the first stage. Does Crash Bandicoot have a double jump immediately? No. It takes time. Gotta give them a chance. I've gotten all the flies. Nouvelle. Mini Nijek. De Brook. I think those are checkpoints. Oh! We have some 3D here with the C-stick. We can look down. Okay, we have gotten all the collectibles. Franklin, Tivinjan, Joel. 1, 2, 3. Story c'est facile. Bon quoi, j'ai compété avance. Mas des... Matiens B. Enfoncé. Pour te figure. Attention. Si te bougie. Te devas a recommander début. Essayons. Alright, I see what we're doing here. Just gotta get the timing down. Okay, so I'd have to face away? Oh, it's the B button. Right, okay, yeah, they did say the B button. Very educational. Bravo. Continuerel. It's a good thing we have a safeguard and chargement. Yeah, it was like a boss fight or something. Different mode of play here. I guess there's different values for what the apples are worth. I guess only the red ones make sound. Green apples are silent. Granny Smith's quiet as hell. Damn, this game's got some fucking bops. This is a sick OST. I think that the AI might just move in a determined pattern. I don't think they like... I think they just move in like whatever they set them at. Oh, I didn't turn on Firebot. My bad. I knew I forgot something. Let's fix that. Let's fix that. Sometimes the streamer forgets a thing. Bravo. Alright. Let's get your redeem. Where's your redeem? Having a ball. Where's having a ball? Where are you, ball? There you are.
I'm having a ball.
There you go. Now those redeems will work. Le mini ost. Réussi. Safeguard.
Maintenant, il nous faut les ingrédients pour le gâteau. Va jusqu'à la ferme de l'autre côté de la forêt et ramène des œufs, du lait et de la farine. Est-ce que Martin aimerait un gâteau aux fraises?
Génial! Martin adore les fraises.
Ramasse toutes les fraises que tu trouves.
That voice is hilarious. So we're basically getting food, groceries, or...
Oh my God, JC, a bomb!
I don't know if we're getting a bomb. There were plenty of bombs in Smuggler's Run. We've carried bombs in that. There's even a nuke. And then the guy was like, I don't do nukes. Maybe I should make that a sound. That'd be pretty easy to do. Hell, if I wanted to get like a different recording of it, I could even just easily just roll it from the fucking FMV section, because you could just play the FMV back. $50 strawberries. That's a lot of strawberries for just one day. Damn, you having a fucking feast? Having a strawberry feast? So how's this punching in chat for 2006 visuals here on the GameCube? You think this is good? Think this is acceptable? Are we okay with this? I'm just looking around for all the delicious strawberries. It's like Celeste, you know? Just as good as Celeste. Okay. Damn, this game's got hands. It's actually making me use my brain at all to navigate the stage. Wild notions here. There we go. Whoa. You have to hold it. Yeah, Celeste, but instead consider Turtle. Have you ever thought about Franklin? More people need to be thinking about Franklin, I feel. It almost looks like something you could push, but I don't think the game's gonna have a mechanic like that. I also don't know what the consequences are if you don't collect everything. Because we were only on the second level, so I don't know, like, if anything bad happens if you don't get everything. Do you think we should go to normal? Well, do you want to be a quitter? Or do you want to be a continuer? Huh? You think I want to be a quitter? No, I want to be a continuer. Yeah, I was having this discussion with a friend a little while ago about how being the first to something, being like the trailblazer for internet meme culture, doesn't reward you at all in any way whatsoever. So the whole Piglet's Big Game thing, like me playing it like a month or two before it became internet meme bullshit, didn't help me at all. Oh, you can push things. Okay. I see. So then they... Oh, okay, I got it. That would be great, me. I really hope that's the case. Oh, you watched the Piglet's Big Game VOD? Oh, that's a beefy game. That was like an 8-9 hour game. I'm glad people watch the VODs, though. I do wonder about that sometimes. So it's always nice when people actually check out the VODs. Because for those who don't know, I do have them on my YouTube channel. And they're in actual, like, much higher quality than what you get on Twitch, if you so desire. And I don't keep them on Twitch. Okay, so there's still more mechanics at play here. Oh, I just have to push it in here. Okay. Yeah, I see. I have figured out they're... Whoa, that butterfly. That butterfly is a little confused. It's just bouncing around. Look Look at all these rich, in-depth mechanics, chat. So that would imply that I missed a thing here, then. Hold on. I think I have to, yeah. Oh, no, you can't. Huh. I thought there'd be a way to, get this to go down. Huh. Okay, then. I'll forget it. Oh, nice sea fighting there with the straw. Good stuff. You know, I often forget some of the games I've even streamed on this channel. So is that water just death? I thought turtles liked water. What happens if I go in here? No, it's fine. No, it's totally fine being in the water. A rare treat in a 2D platformer. Well, this is technically 2.5D. You know, I've played worse-looking GameCube games. And worse-running GameCube games, so I'll give it up on that end, right? So why did I want to go up here? What was the point of that? I guess there wasn't one? Alright. Do you... I wonder if you take damage in this. Maybe it's because I'm on, what might be easy mode? I didn't actually know what that was, but it might have been like an easy mode or baby mode. I don't know. I mean, I assume either way this game's easy as shit. So far it is. This looks like for literal small children, this is like on the tier of like the fucking shit you'd play like the Barney Super Nintendo game or whatever. It's kind of clocking in on that tier. He's so excited, he's clapping. That's one of our key items. Very important. I wonder if there's anything down here. Nope. Franklin. J'aime ces près de amusement que des cela. Te vous pour m'aider en mediante la sortie. Viens sur moi bien. What are we doing? Oh, it's like mirrored movements? But then he goes back to the beginning. Like he's copying my movements? Oh, he's just following me. Oh, I see. And the game mechanics just keep coming, chat. This isn't depth. This is intense. There's just so much richness. This game is off the hook. The bouncing is really fucking weird. It like sometimes goes high and then other times it doesn't. Oh, so you just, okay. You just literally hold the button, okay. There we go. What a weird mechanic. Wait, I can't go back to get that item. Oh, that's weird. Why did it count as that? Why did they have to collect it, not me? He doesn't understand when the fox is naked? Don't worry about it. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Looks like I might have missed the opportunity to get those delicious strawberries. That's okay. I think we'll be alright. We're not going for 100% Franklin. No 100% Franklin's birthday surprise here. Just like how that one guy in Smugglers Run Warzones doesn't do nukes, I don't do 100%. Merci, Franklin. Grato je peux renter chez moi. Superb. We're learning so much. I wonder what the rules are on Twitch for furries. What do you do about furries? Like VTuber furries. What are all the rules for their sexual conduct? They can't be naked, like if they just have fur, does that count as being naked? Is that clothing? These are the things we have to think about now. Is Franklin clothed? Because he has the cool cap and the that little neck thing there. A scarf. Yeah, that's what those are called. They're called scarves. Wow, I got all the flies. I'm not gonna get all the strawberries though because I persist in the doomed world of not having all the strawberries collected. Be hilarious if the game punished me for it or something, though. Apparently I'm in jail now, because it says jail impression d'avoir oublié quoi chose. They do punish you. Oh, that's fucking awesome. They actually can make you get all the collectibles, it looks like. Like, they don't let you actually, like, finish the stage until you get everything. That's fucking awesome. Oh, good. I'm glad. Anyway, I have to go back and get those strawberries. So I guess we are 100%ing Franklin. Just like how we do nukes. Franklin does nukes, I do nukes. We gotta go back and get those 3 strawberries. Otherwise, how are we gonna get our meal? If we're 3 strawberries short, it just ruins the entire thing. Yeah, I took French. It was mandatory because when you're Canadian, you have to. I don't remember jack shit. I don't remember anything. Okay, so I think it was further back. Apparently, I was extremely good at it. I was actually praised. I guess that's like a fake fly, because we already collected all of them. Yeah, those are the ones I want up there. Oh, so they, like, give you extras. That's weird. So there's, like, spare flies, but they don't give you spare strawberries, huh? Bastards. Alright. Now we can finish the level. I wonder if, like, the other difficulty, if that's what it was that I selected, would have enemies. Bravo. Because, like, you don't seem to be under any chance of taking damage or failing, which is fine. If a game gives me an easy mode, I'll take it. It's usually how it goes these days. Alright, so we're doing the same thing as last time. Well, that's true. I guess there are, like, those spike pits. I'm just not... I haven't fallen in one yet. Okay, so we got some different things going on here. Oh, we're doing something different? Or are we? What are we doing here, exactly? Like an order of picking things up? Okay, I'm not sure yet. Is it just I have to pick them up in a certain order, or just get those items specifically? Might just be that I specifically get those items, and the other ones don't matter. But then I lose them, right? Like I'm... Yeah, I think it's the order you pick them up in. Yeah, I think it's the order, so you have to memorize the order. So I think it was strawberries, like the last one or whatever. Or not. It actually doesn't even let you pick... Yeah, I like baking. Alright, so what's our order then? I'll commit it to my memory. Okay, so it's that chocolate thing, blah, 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 and that. Okay. Wow, that was fast. Damn, I'm getting wrecked by the kids game. Oh, it's random every time. Okay. I'm accidentally hitting the wrong things here. How do I... Okay. I'll get it. Don't worry, chat. Don't worry. I'll get... Okay. Well, that was kind of rude. The game started me with the wrong thing. Oh, here we go. I love kids' games. They sure like playing this game. Like, they're having a great time. This game rules. Oh, that's what it is. Yeah, because I figured I got it, and then it, yeah, that was the missing part. Okay. Alright. Good call on that. There we go. That's my mom.
Distribuer les cartons d'invitation. Va en donner un à chacun de tes amis.
C'est parti.
Oh man, this looks like shit. I love Chargement. Taking a while to Chargement. Okay, so we're just like, what? Doing, okay, we're just like eliminating our friends. We're killing them all. Only the flies for this one. No strawberries this time. Wonder if I should be pushing it down here, or if that was a bad call. Now, this game wouldn't soft lock me. It loves me too much. The audio's great for this. Chat, you should hear this audio without the limiter. Isn't that great on your ears? Isn't that awesome? It's pretty good. You know, streamers who sometimes will extend the length of a video game because they don't have any other content to do after they finish the game. So they'll like pretend to be terrible at it to make it go on longer. For games like this, if they chose to play a game like this, I wonder how they'd be able to keep that going, you know? It's more common than you'd think, screensaver. Some people straight up do it on purpose. Because it farms content and, like, clips and stuff. So they'll fake being bad at a game or choose to, like, fail in a particular spot. Like, they'll do stuff like, oh, no, I don't know, I think I got this, guys. I'm gonna do really good at this part or whatever. Or, check this out, guys. And then they just deliberately fail because they set up, like, a punchline or something. It's like a joke or whatever. It is a real thing. People do it. You know, something I didn't really take notice of is that this game's got that classic problem a lot of games do where the sound doesn't match the surface. It just sounds like he's jumping on grass or something, but it's like for every surface. Well, I'm down here now. So I think... Not sure what this is for, actually. Maybe it's not for anything right now. His webbed feet? Well, I don't want to think about Franklin's feet. I think I'm good on that. Love that sound. This game's got excellent sound compression and sound design. Only the best. I love it when my ears get grinded into dust. Good animation right there. This is a beautiful game made by beautiful people. Now, could you believe this was made by some of the same people who may have worked on Kokoto Platform Jumper? Really makes you think. They've come a long way. You know, there's supposed to be other animal people in there. I've only seen like the one. Unless there's like something I'm missing, or they're saving them all for like the last part of the stage, or maybe this stage is secretly super long. Hup, hup, hup. Oh, there's one of them. Bonjour, Honneur. J'ai organisé un anniversaire de Martin. Voilà ton invitation. Une invitation chouette. Je vais préparer un cadeau pour Martin. Alright, so I've invited the snail. Gotta invite everybody. It's important. Oh, is it? That's cool. Where's my, like, dash move, huh? What if I want to be cool and, like, do a dash move? Like it's Celeste or something, because I'm thinking about those strawberries again. Oh, by the way, I've just been using an analog stick for this because you can control this game with the D-pad, but, like, this game's so simple that I'm actually just using the stick. One of the rare cases where I'm okay with that. And also, it kind of helps you out with the other modes of play. I wonder if everything in this game looks the same. Based off of my limited knowledge of Franklin, the answer is probably yes. Because I think that's just Franklin, like it just has the one place and everything looks the same. Bonjour, Beatrice. J'ai organisé l'anniversaire de Martin. Voyons ton invitation. Une invitation. J'ai préparé un cadeau pour Martin. Maybe they renamed Franklin to be Martin in French. Maybe that's what that's about, because they keep saying Martin. I wonder what the speed run is for this game. I wonder what sick, awesome moves they have. Maybe they do just love the Martin show. You could be right. I wonder if I missed something further back here, because there was like all this stuff that they make me do back here, but I didn't see an animal. Maybe there's an animal tucked away in here and I just didn't spot it. Because otherwise they're going to make me go back, so... I'm just wondering what this whole reason for me doing this was. Because it just seems to bring me back here, and I don't know why. Oh, I guess it's because, like, otherwise you'd be soft-locked. I think that's why. Because, like, if you didn't invite the other animal or something, then you would be soft-locked and not have a way to get back because you dropped down from here. I think that's why. So that's all that's for, is just another route. They thought of everything. It's so funny to me that out of the games that I streamed that are children's games, I feel like Curious George is still clocking in at #1 spot. That game had some problems, but, like, it was really short, too. Like, it was a one-stream game. And it, like, was largely made pretty alright. Like, it had some stuff I wasn't a big fan of, but, like, it was made pretty okay, and it had a really impressive engine. And it did have, like, gameplay and stuff. It had, like, ideas. Bonjour, Basile. J'ai organisé l'anniversaire de Martin. Voyons ton invitation. Une invitation. Je vais préparer un cadeau pour Martin. I guess these flowers are just here for the... Yeah, to get the flies. Franklin loves eating those flies. Yum, 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 yum. Delicious. And then I got my flies. And you can go overcap, I guess, but... What does that get me? Does that get me more score? Because this game doesn't seem to have score. So what's my reward for getting extra flies, huh? What do I get out of it? See, I have enough. Novia mini J D Brook. fucking do a GameCube challenge and don't do the PAL games. Get out of here. Weakness. Weakness. Alright. I should use this more just so I can, like, look around the level a bit and see. More games need to have this feature, by the way. I like how they have a sign just pointing up to where he is. Like, that's just his designated standing location. Wouldn't you like to have a sign that just shows your face and then just points to where you are? Bonjour, ladies. J'ai organisé l'anniversaire de Martin. Voyons ton invitation. Une invitation tourette. Je vais préparer un cadeau pour Martin. And we only have the naked fox. Well, technically all of them are naked, but... Got fox. No fall damage. No fall damage, but the camera can't keep up. Yeah, let's refill that can. Oh, it's taking a while to pump up. You gotta be patient. More signs just pointing. Why doesn't Franklin have a ground pound? Huh? People wanting the double jump. I want to see Franklin fucking ground pound a Goomba. Bonjour, Raffin, j'ai organisé l'anniversaire de Martin. Voilà ton invitation. Une invitation tourette, je vais préparer un cadeau pour Martin. They all say the same thing. Little Bear would have a ground pound. Much to think about. Much to consider. Oh, are those enemies? Bees are bad, and they're not a collectible. Those must be actual foes. Oh, he looks concerned about the bees. There seems to be some bee chasing mechanic, perhaps, because he keeps looking back whenever I'm running. He seems to be in a panic. This seems to be like something on the tier of Donkey Kong Country's Screech a Sprint. Anyway, bravo. Now what? Do we do the minigame again? No, different minigames each time. The variety. Notez mot passe. Utilize le stick directionnel pour déplacer. Don't get hit by the sprinkler, I guess. This is a really good audio loop. They nailed it. And excellent water effects. The GameCube was very capable when it came to water, and I'm glad that they were able to showcase it. Get a good beat going with this. Get Seahorse to put this in their DJ set. There's a heck of a good sample right here. Loop and all. Baxter. Bravo! Le mini lo stressé.
Tu ailles l'aider. Elle voulait préparer son cadeau pour Martin. Elle s'est coincée la patte en ramassant du bois. J'ai tenté de l'aider, mais je n'ai pas réussi.
Same.
Peux-tu essayer?
I agree.
Je m'en occupe.
Yes,
Reste
death to
ici.
everything. Who else would stream this game for you, chat? I think the closest I could think of for anybody on Twitch who would even potentially stream this game for you would be maybe Dino, please. Maybe him. Maybe Dino would. Outside of Dino, no one else. And Dino wouldn't do a full playthrough, probably. And, like, maybe this would show up in someday on, like, a Vine Sauce, like, corruption showcase. Maybe for that, but that, again, wouldn't be playing the video game. It would just be silly, funny corruptions. So we're getting, like, 4 sticks that have like, a bow on them. You think Gigaboots would do it with a weird theme month? It would have to be one heck of a very specific, very weird theme month for that to happen, but I suppose that's a possibility. I just don't know what that would be. Like, now I'm thinking about it like, well, okay, what would we do? Okay, so there's, like, stuff down there. I don't know, like, if the flies are important or not, but I gotta check it out. Okay, so that's still... Okay, you have to drop down there. So Chubo did a full playthrough of the DS one. Okay. That is a good animation. Very realistic destruction. So you think 20 years from now? That's understandable. World's most forgiving, destructible platforms ever. I've truthfully, never really watched much of Chubo. But there were also, like, some periods where Chubo wasn't, like, streaming at all, so... Yeah, I've not really been really caught a Chubo stream in proper and full. Only thing I really know about Chubo is that Chubo, has some of the most, like... repulsive emotes among the community. Largely a complimentary statement. I know it's on purpose, which is why it's largely a complimentary thing of like, no, I made these emotes as horrendous and hideous as possible on purpose. And you know, I'm all for that kind of wretched sort of branding. It's not really my thing for the most part, but I get it. I respect the craft behind just having the worst fucking emotes on purpose. I mean, people use them. People enjoy those hideous emotes. It's what they're about, like what Baxter posted. Like, most of the time when I see hideous fucking emotes like that, I just assume they're Chubo, even if I haven't seen them before. Speaking of emotes, did you know, chat, that if you contribute to the Ko-fi, you directly help me get more emotes for the stream, and also enable me to play such wondrous video games like Donkey Kong 64 with the N64 Mr. Core, which is basically the same as an N64. Bonjour, Franklin. Peux-tu m'aider à récupérer des beaux trousseaux pour faire une marionnette? Je prépare une. Ou j'ai size un cadeau pour Martin. Lily m'a dit je vas t'aider. Oh, we're just doing the same thing again. Okay. Is there a reason to move this? No, it's just a prop. All right. I'm just trying to get the shit up here. I'm pretty sure I was mentioning this earlier and assuming that they probably call him Martin in call him Martin in like the French, but then again, like the title says Franklin, right? But Martin is coming up a ton in the dialogue, so I don't know what to think. But I'm pretty sure, like, the French cover for the game and, like, the title is still Franklin. So I don't know. It's a bit weird. Right, yeah, and the goose did say that. True. It's a mystery. This is such a weird mechanic to have in your game. You also can't close the distance. Like, it's actually, they put an invisible wall between you and the animal. So, like, you actually can't close the gap and do, like, goofy things to make them, Oh, it's the first time I took damage. It was a good sound. He was like... Yeah, it's a good sound. The game is doing some weird stuff where it's not letting me move ahead because of the goose. It's like magnetizing me to the goose. There we go. Some weird goose magnetization technology. There we go. Yeah, see? They don't let you go any closer than this. It's weird. So I got all the required collectibles except the flies. Martin is Satan? Okay. Merci de ton aide, sans toi je ne series jamais arrive. Yes, very good, very good. Okay, so there's a pressure thing there. Okay. You know, chat's gotten a lot more quiet since we started playing Franklin. Is there something that doesn't appease your interests? Does this perhaps this game offend you or upset you? And then someone in chat's like, this game's woke. That's why. It's woke garbage. Now, I don't recommend doing this, chat, but, like, it may or may not be common knowledge at this point by some people that the Steam discussion forums are, like, some of the, like, worst places you'll ever see. It's full of, like, the dumbest motherfuckers, and the people are so stupid on there that it's genuinely impossible to tell what's a joke or what's insincere and what's actually sincere, you know? So when people, like, make posts and stuff or make topics or whatever on places like that, it's genuinely impossible to tell who's joking anymore because, like, there are genuinely so many people on there who are just fucking stupid as hell. And there's, like, a real obsession on, like, the Steam discussion forums about, like, what is woke and what is not woke. And it's, in a way, it's funny, but it's not something that's, like, enjoyable to read necessarily, but just the obsession with it is kind of amusing to me. Yeah, exactly. Paw Patrol. Paw Patrol's the only one that hasn't been tainted with sin. Bravo. I wonder how long this will go on. I remember looking at the long play, like I always do these days, just to get an idea. I don't think this game's supposed to be super long. So what's the owl there for? Am I supposed to bring stuff to the owl, or is he just there to watch? Does the owl just like to watch? Are certain leaves worth more than others, or are there bad leaves? Are there leaves that take away my total? Are there fake ones? Okay, so you have to... Okay, so if they fall on the ground, they're useless. Okay. So you have to stand on them? Yeah. So you have to go where the shadow is and just stand there, I guess. Unless I'm wrong. No, wait, I'm wrong. No, they still add to your total. Okay. It's just on a massive delay. Like, when you pick the leaves up, your total is not updated in real time. It's on a massive, like, lag. But I think the fresh leaves are worth more, like the green ones. It's the same thing as the apple thing, kind of. But it looks like I'm gonna lose because I didn't know what to do at first. Yeah. I mean, you're getting points either way. I don't think I'm... Oh, wait, no, I am losing. I'm not getting points for all these. Okay, so it is only specific leaves. I think. I don't know, the number's going up, though. Oh, I see. Okay, it's just the maple leaves. Okay, how very Canadian of us. At least I think it is. Man, this is very chaotic. Oh, is it just the fresh ones? Is it just the fresh ones? Like the green ones? Oh, okay, it is just the green ones. Got it. Alright. So the rest of them are trash for fools. The only ones that I care about are these ones. Well, we almost won. Camouflage leaves. Hey, Dat Demo, it is indeed Franklin. He's here, and he's ready for you. Whether you want him to be or not. You better enjoy your time with Franklin or else. I really don't like how they get in my way. Stay out of my fucking leaf area, you bastards. I'm so angry. Bravo. Love it when it hits that high note. Really good on my ears.
Voyons, c'est normal. Là, je dois faire la décoration pour la fête. Je ne sais pas par où commencer.
Because it was only released in France.
Hé, tu devrais faire des banderoles joyeux anniversaire et poser des ballons un peu partout. Ce serait super joli.
Ah, bonne idée.
This is one of the prestigious PAL-only games. It was also made by Neko Entertainment, who made Kokoto Platform Jumper, along with several other Kokoto games. Oh, his voice is deep because it makes him cool, right? I know that's not how he sounded in the English, but... you know. Makes him sound cool. I like how this game has such a weird aspect ratio in terms of where it cuts off for the crop that I actually noticed chat is slightly cropped in, or like slightly overlapping the fucking game feed. It's that fucking weird about it. This game might be the only one to use this particular cropping. But yeah, it's really funny that he sounds more like you'd expect normal when he jumps. Based off of what that voice sounds like in the FMVs, he should be really deep. He should be like, huh, huh, huh. You should let me crawl through that. What do you mean? How do I get you then, huh? Do I have to fall through? Balloons? I've got 50 balloons. I didn't even notice that objective until just now. I guess they want me to fall through this to get those flies. Never mind. That's not what they want me to do at all. Well, they usually give you more flies than you actually need to collect, so... And I still don't know if the flies are mandatory as part of the collectibles. They were unclear because I always end up having enough anyway. Well, that's too bad, Alt, because I'm not pinchable. Masterpiece video game right here. Oh shit, we got sliding. What a good animation there. Franklin was moving at Mach speed. Should probably go back and get these flies. Some parts of this game are okay in terms of effort. Other parts not as much. It's a very... It still has a lot of shovelware vibes to it, but there's like some stuff that like is fine. I've seen better games for sure. This is no Curious George on the GameCube is what I'm saying, eh? Curious George is kind of like the best GameCube kids game so far that I've streamed, but there's still plenty more to come. I've not nearly tapped out the library in terms of kids games. Some parts of this game are fine. This game is mostly just brain dead. Like, if we're just talking about the gameplay alone, not the technicals and other stuff, this game's just very brain dead. There's not a lot going on most of the time. Anytime I've really been stuck or confused, it's just because I don't know French. It's largely what that comes down to, I think. The audio being shit is kind of like one of my biggest complaints, is it's not great on the ears, and I had to lower the game volume a lot on my end. I'm also limiting it for chat, so this game sounds better on your end than it does on mine, probably. Not sure about how much, though. I'd be curious to look back at the VOD later to see what it actually sounded like for you guys with the limiter on. Well, yeah, it's all part of the stream experience where I try to make it good for the viewers and go through a little bit of extra effort to make sure. It also just makes it easier to manage the volume and stuff, so I'm not, like, struggling to try and get, like, levels for each game. There's various trickery with VST plugins that I, you know, use to make the stream sound better. It's nothing too extensive, though. Like, a lot of it's actually just done on my mixer. Except for, a few things. Yeah, we needed something easier and more chill after Smugglers Run War Zones nearly giving me a heart attack sometimes. It didn't really ever get my blood pumping, though. It was more just frustrating. It was a different type of, stress. Smugglers Run just kind of, was repetitive and frustrating in a way that kind of grates on you after a while. It had like the same 3 mission types over and over again. No, the smuggler's life is indeed not all glamorous. It's true. It's something that you can take away from that game as a life lesson. Okay, looks like there's nothing down here. Well, I guess that's not entirely true. There's technically stuff, but you have to drop down for it, then get one of the flowers. Gotta do some platforming shenanigans here with the flowers to get those flies. Franklin loves flies. Nutritious, delicious, yum yum. We love flies. You know, there is something about, this type of game, though, and something that 2.5D games like this sort of struggle with from a design standpoint. And it's that... What the fuck is going on with that tree? I'm gonna wait till those are back. So, check out that tree in the background. It's just floating. Do you see that? That tree's just floating. You can sort of see it from here. Just in the background there. That tree is not attached to anything. It's just floating in the background. Anyway. But yeah, like, a lot of these games of this type tend to struggle with stage design because, like, you could just walk around. You know? Like, oh, this is in my way. Oh, this shit's in my way. What do I do? There's ground in front of you? Or over there? Foreground and background. Just walk around. You know, like, there's a lot of that kind of thing. That games of this type just... They're a bit silly in that way with stage design. That's a good sound. Some truly extreme precision platforming here to rival Kokoto Platform Jumper. The only time he can eat shit and die is if you get into the thorns, it seems. But I might be playing on an easy mode, I don't know. But then, like, there's some parts of the stage where you just have to go in the water. But it doesn't harm you. I might be playing on easy difficulty, I don't know. I just went with what said, there were 2 difficulty options. One was normal, and the other was, like, something I forget the name of already. It was, like, a French word. So I could even be playing on hard mode and not know it. Like, this could actually be the hard mode. I have no idea. Hard, yeah. No, it wasn't like that. These look like it would harm Franklin. But what do I know? Yep, there you go. So that's how you eat shit and die in this game. That's what it looks like. You know, I'll take this game over a lot of the games I've played in this challenge, just to be clear. This game's not exactly clocking in on production value here and effort and variety, but it is very playable. It runs well. The objectives are visible enough. And it's probably going to be a one-stream game. I think that's a fair assessment. This game could just abruptly end at any time. It seems everything we're doing is just related to Franklin's birthday. Where we're just, like, inviting people to parties, we're playing games together, we're collecting flies like you do on your birthday. Well, it only really... Jesus, this goes up. It really only seemed to be, just the 2 difficulty settings, so either this is easy mode or it's hard mode, and I don't know which. Oh, this is on a timer. Interesting. Not experienced timer mechanic. Oh, this is easy? Okay. Well, I don't even know what the difference is then. Yeah, apparently this is easy mode. Maybe there's like enemies or something? I don't fucking know. I doubt that it really makes much of a difference for a kid's game, to be honest. I just chose Facile because it's a meme. Like, typically these kinds of games, it's not really that well thought out on the difficulties. Like, it's probably for somebody like me, who's a grown-ass adult. It's probably just going to be about the same difficulty no matter what you choose anyway. And also, yeah, sometimes difficulties for games like this are, like you say, they're just make the game longer and it's not actually harder. That's sometimes what it is, so, you know. There's a reason I often pick the lowest difficulty for the GameCube challenge, because you can't trust games that you don't know. But either way, like I said, I seriously doubt it would have made much of a difference. So we're pumping 10 balloons, and are we popping them? Or I assume so, or are we letting them go? I don't know. It's probably just a button mashing thing, right? How do I pump? How do I pump? I'm pushing all the buttons. Nothing's happening. Holding? Do I hold? Nothing's working. Okay, it's analog? Okay, it's analog. Dude, you can't just restart. Gotta fail first. The controls for this are confusing as hell. I don't quite understand what they want me to do. It might be on a massive delay. I don't know. I don't know if there's like a quick way to do this. I think it's just alternating between up and down. Like, I think you have to push it down and then pull up and then push down and then pull up. I think that's what it is, yeah, because I'm doing it faster now. So much so that even though I wasn't doing anything for so long, I almost got up. Too bad I have to go through the whole thing again, but that's fine. It's weird though, because if you do it too fast, it seems like that you go slower. It's a weird rhythm to this. I still won anyway. Well, that's good. I caught up. Do the flies unlock the minigames? Maybe? But I assume you probably need to do them to beat the game anyway. And Franklin comes out on top.
Je n'ai toujours pas de cadeau pour Martin. Que pourrais-je lui offrir? Hé, Martin m'a dit qu'il avait perdu son cerf-volant. Je peux lui en faire un nouveau? Voyons. Il me faut du tissu, de la ficelle et des roseaux pour faire le cadre.
We're still going. We gotta get more shit. We gotta collect more garbage. More trash needs collecting. Franklin loves trash. It's all for the arts and crafts. It's for art. Man, this birthday has a lot of stuff in it. This fucking Franklin sure has an elaborate birthday. You know what my birthday consists of? Usually I don't get gifts, but sometimes I get gifts. Sometimes I get a gift. So what is this fucking doing? Oh, I see. So like, okay, I do want that down. I sometimes get gifts, but not always. And then I usually just get like a meatloaf dinner or something. And then, you know, that's my birthday. And that's what it's been like for many years. This guy's getting all kinds of shit going on. He's getting all these friends together. He's playing all these mini games, and it's nothing but excitement in the world of Franklin. I'm not really sure what the rock's supposed to be doing, but I guess we'll find out. Okay, is there a reason why I wouldn't want that? Maybe it's alternating the bridges? Is that what it's doing? Doesn't seem to be doing anything other than... Oh, I guess you need it for the jump. Okay, that's why. Gotcha. Hi, Hydrogen. It's Franklin's birthday. It's Franklin's birthday. Playing Franklin video game. Don't you know Franklin? How could you forget your old friend Franklin? I like how Franklin's barely even on this. Like, his feet aren't even, like... They're like, slightly off. Oh, it's a time limit. Hurry! Oh my god! Fuck! Wait, what was that even doing? I mean, this certainly has a lot more effort put in it than Kokoda Platform Jumper, which, for those who are not aware, are same developers. At least in part. Yeah, I talked about some of the history behind the game at the start of the stream. Obviously, though, not everybody makes it to the start of the stream, but that's the added extra bonus of the stream, is that you got to learn more about Franklin. It's incentive for you to come early. Because I like it when you come early. But yeah, this is one of the few PAL exclusive games on the GameCube. I guess those flies are tricky. We're not getting those easily. This game seems to give you more flies than you need, though, so I can probably get away with not getting those. Oh, wait, no, never mind. They're just right here. Okay. Oh, the timer just... I see. Huh. Well, alright then. Not sure what the point of that timer mechanic is if it just stays there anyway, but... whatever. You had other things to do besides watch my stream? For shame. Nobody should have a life outside of watching me stream Franklin on the Nintendo GameCube during a weekday. How dare you? Yeah, I think the timer is weird. Like, I don't think it actually does what it says. I don't think it actually makes it go away. And maybe it stops and stays there as soon as, like, you move to the next thing. I don't know, it's weird. Oh, by the way, when I switched the iPhone to charging from an outlet, it worked really well for the last stream, and it barely even dropped any. It lost like 3% battery. So assuming that keeps up, that should solve the issue with that. I think the only possible way that the battery would die at that point would be if the battery gets worse over time, where it just becomes a problem. Or, I do like a super mega long stream that over a long period of time kills the charge completely, but it probably have to be a fucking long stream. Like probably 24 hours. And I don't think I'm ever gonna do any 24-hour streams. I don't think I have that in me personally. But you never know. Maybe someday I'll be like, you know what? I want to do the ill-advised thing. I want to do the thing that's gonna damage me and ruin me. See, the thing about Canada that not everyone knows about is that Canada has restrictions. Canada has restrictions on caffeine for beverages and other things that are fairly strict. So we don't get, like, the same tier of harmful energy drinks that America gets. So you can't, when you're doing something like a 24-hour stream, you can't rely on that kind of abuse. I do leave it plugged in. Oh, I was like right there. Damn. Okay, this game's a little buggy with this mechanic, I see. Drink a shitload of coffee. Yeah, that would be the only real way, but you might get more dehydrated doing that than you would just drinking those energy drinks. And yeah, no, that's what I'm talking about, JC Denton, is that I use an iPhone for facial tracking. It's the best option available. And that's what I'm talking about, where, like, it runs off a battery because it's a phone. And yeah, I was leaving it plugged in, but it wasn't working anymore properly through my computer, even though it worked for like 3 years. So I had to switch to doing it from the wall for some reason. But that seemed to have solved the problem. I'll have more confidence that the problem has been solved if I can go through the stream without that being an issue. I mean, yeah, that's true. But caffeine is a big part of it. And they have, like, big restrictions on the amount of caffeine. Like, it's a lot lower than what America, like, you know, has. I don't even know if America even has a restriction on it. I don't think they do. Like, I don't think they even have any laws for it. Franklin, Pitt, to my dear, so tre, de tepaet, Jesus predu. This is too much nonsense for me. I don't know fucking French. Okay, we're just doing this again. Again, the same mechanic over and over again. My favorite trick in video games. Oh good, he got perished there. We're doing it again. The whole thing with the, we're all French nonsense is so weird with Canada. The enforced French thing is strange. Because, like, a lot of people, in fact, do not speak French in Canada, but, like, they really try to, like, pretend like we do. It's mostly just Quebec and some other areas. Like, it's definitely not, like, nobody, but it's not nearly as much as what they claim. Or at least imply. Okay, so this is gonna be annoying, I can see. Alright, there we go. See, the problem is I'm gonna go over this, he's gonna fucking die. Okay. A little precise for that. But yeah, you can still, like, cheat with coffee because you can just make your own brew for coffee, right? So you can coffee max. Merci, Franklin. Je vais pouvoir rentrer pour me préparer. Bravo. And even then, it's not the same French, right? Wow, they didn't even change... So this is the wrong labeling. They say L1 and R1. This isn't PlayStation, bro. We don't have those labelings. We just have right trigger and left trigger. Somebody forgot to change stuff for the GameCube version. Uh-oh. Anyway, so you paddle with left and right and alternate, or do you do both or something? It seems to just be alternating between the two. You just mash left and right, and you'll probably win. It's actually coming through on the mic. I mean, I dare anybody to successfully filter out the fucking mighty triggers of the GameCube controller. Some of the loudest motherfucking things on a controller. Anyway, that was the easiest minigame so far.
Au milieu de l'étang. Il a l'air coincé. Je ne sais pas comment le rejoindre. Il faut l'aider.
Je sais comment y aller. Je m'en occupe.
There's this old YouTube video that I remember anytime this is brought up about how loud the GameCube controller is. And it was basically just, like, it was called, like, Smash Brothers Melee ASMR. And it was just, like, this, basically. And that was the video. And I'm like, good, that's a good video. How the hell am I supposed to get those flies? Oh, I guess that's how. Okay. The bouncing's a little weird and inconsistent in this game, but it's not, like, awful. It's just kind of strange. So we're getting 10 of some stones or something? And there's some animal icon, I guess. Some rabbit. Some bullshit to the rabbit. Rabbit wants us to do something or wants something from us or some shit. I don't fucking know. I still haven't gotten a single one of these collectibles, though. I hope I'm not missing them. Because there might have been a top route that I could take. I'd have to double check that before I continue further. So far, I'm just seeing a bunch of flies. I think they want me to do a big backtrack in order to get up there. I probably should do it. Still unclear about the whole fly situation, if that's like a mandatory collectible or not. All the other collectibles are mandatory. Guess I missed this flower. So, I did, watch something new today before I went to bed. I checked out the first episode of the Orville. Orville is basically proposed by old Star Trek fans as, this is old Star Trek, and it gets pretty good. And they say, you know, the first season, some of the early stuff is, like, not amazing. And, you know, kind of takes a bit to come into its own. But honestly, for a premiere for a first episode, it was pretty good. For, like, what it's, like, going for. Like, it actually got a lot of the kind of vibe and aesthetics down pretty well. Like, it had definitely some notable vibes and identifiers of being, like, a actual Star Trek show, which I appreciated. And at least for the premiere, surprisingly good production value for, again, what it's going for. Like, some stuff looked pretty nice. I don't know if that would continue with subsequent episodes, since sometimes premieres get more juice and money put into them than later stuff. But sometimes you also get ones that get more money as it goes. It depends. Funding's complicated for these things. And the whole, like, you know, Seth MacFarlane being, like, the captain, isn't rubbing me the wrong way as much as I thought it would. I was expecting something with, like, the acting or, like, the character or the portrayal to be a lot worse than it was. So, like, you know, it seems to pass for me so far, on the premiere at least. And hearing that it gets a lot better is also encouraging. This is a bit of an annoying platform segment, chat. Oh, I can just go this way. Okay, that makes it easier. I didn't think I could just jump back up here. There we go. So yeah, Orville, not bad. So far, premiere was okay. The funny thing about Star Trek is that, like, first episodes of all Star Trek stuff are usually terrible. Or they're just, like, okay. Like, a lot of them don't go, like, they're not all super amazing. Especially their first seasons in general. So in some ways, if the Orville is like that, where the first season's the worst or whatever, that is in the spirit of Star Trek. So it definitely is getting that right, even if unintentionally. But I didn't think it was awful. I thought it was, like, fine. Like, honestly, the premiere for Orville was, like, better than almost every premiere for a Star Trek. And now, in fairness, I have not seen Star Trek Enterprise in a very long time. Literally, the last time I saw Star Trek Enterprise was when it aired. And I never finished it. I stopped watching sometime in season 2, or I think. Yeah, season 2. Or maybe even season 1, I don't remember. Franklin, j'ai remercié des gares pour Martin et j'ai mon sauce produit. Aidez-moi, écouteur. C'est-le sur le plainte Franklin. Arrêtez en route. Mais j'ai Amazon aussi les gares créent des manques. Oh, hey. All that... Oh, we got a new asset in the background there. We got like a beaver house. I like beaver house there. The French are happening again. Terrible fate. And this mechanic again. This bad mechanic. The worst. This is a bit demented. Am I supposed to be doing this? I think I have to, otherwise I won't be able to move. There we go. Yeah, it's all intended design. Okay, so now what? I have to bring him back. And crawl? Crawl like a baby. I want you to crawl. We're getting more advanced with this tech here. What is that doing? Is that doing anything? It claimed to do something, but I don't know what. Oh, we fucked up. Back to the very fucking beginning. I hope it saved any of the progress, but it doesn't look like it did. Am I, like, doing this, like, the hard way? Is this not what you're supposed to do? This is, like, clunky as hell, like, unbelievably so. This is the most clunky the game has been yet. I mean, at least it saved the collectible progress. It seemed to have saved the bridge stuff there. I'm just not really sure what we're doing here. As it turns out, this isn't really a good mechanic to have in a 2D platformer when you're looking at two distinct characters in different locations on the screen. I see the last collectibles down there, but I can't get past here. Oh, I'm down here now. Oh, I get it. Okay. This is what they wanted me to do, I guess. Just drop down here. Okay. Weird-ass fucking mechanic. I don't think I've ever seen this in a 2D platformer. There's a glitch you can do in Donkey Kong Country that duplicates this exact mechanic, by the way. Did you know that? You can do that in the Fear Factory stage. Merci beaucoup, Franklin, et d'autres à l'heure pour la surprise. We love a la surprise. I think this is one of these parts of the stage where you have to go through from this side and work your way back. I do not have it in me to watch Star Trek Discovery. I watched the premiere for it and I'm like, wow, this is just Star Wars, but also bad. And then I'm like, I'm good. Okay, so I got all the flies, so anything else is nonsense and I don't need to get it and it's optional. That's my understanding. I've gotten everything in the stage, so I just need to keep going right. Whatever makes me go right. Okay, so we have to find a way to make our way up. Maybe we just have to do a blind jump onto the logs up here. Could be that. But then there's this bridge thing. Is there like a... Oh, is it that lever there? And then... Oh, I see. I see what they're doing. I see their sins. There we go. I mean, based off what I saw of the premiere, no. But you're allowed to have that opinion. The new Trek stuff has been the least interesting thing to me possible. I'm also not a big fan, for the most part, of the J.J. Abrams Trek stuff. It's another kind of, like, similar sort of thing where I'm, like, checked out on. I'm surprised that they have this many excess of flies for this stage. They're just so easy to collect. Is there any reason I can't just jump? Oh, there's like wood in the way. Is there wood in the way for this whole stage? No, just invisible barrier. I watched like a bit of some of the newer Star Trek stuff myself just to form my own opinion, and it was basically kind of my same outlook as like what Red Letter Media would have on some of it. I think the only thing is in terms of Star Trek opinion stuff where I don't really clock in with Red Letter Media on is I don't agree with their taste on like TNG being the best one. I'm more of a person who's like, you know, more of a DS9 person where like DS9's the best one. And they're not like huge on DS9. That's kind of like, you know, where I don't agree with them is that like they're not like big on DS9 or whatever. But like in general, I'm not big on the new Star Trek style of overemphasis on like humanity's character flaws and like the general style of that whole thing where like, you know, they kind of like veer too much into humanity being evil and dark and sick and twisted and stuff like that, and not really having a whole lot of like hopeful stuff included with it, like the dark and gritty elements of it just overstaying their welcome and being kind of omnipresent is the part that doesn't sit as well with me. And that's kind of like the general vibe that they have. There's like various other issues I would have with them as well, but like that's like the biggest thing for me is just that. And also just that like, for me, Star Trek has gone on too long as a franchise and has explored all of its ideas. Like it's kind of like it hit an end point a long time ago with that sort of thing. Even before the new Trek stuff, it was basically at like it kind of explored everything that it could really explore in terms of just like what you do with that sort of setting. Because there was just so much of it during the 90s, but... Because like even like Voyager like had a lot of like problems and stuff. And like also like over-explored some topics to the point where they kind of got silly. What is this nonsense? Oh, it's probably just whoever It's probably just like you jump, the lily pads go away, and whoever is still remaining. It's probably one of those, right? Yeah, a lot of stories kind of have a finite endpoint. Now, my question is, how do you... Okay, I come back? What's going on here? Oh, okay, I see. You just jump over there when you're done. I'm just kind of trying to figure out, like... Is it where they stepped on before? Or they just go away periodically? What are we doing here? How do we know when they're... I came closer that time. We don't need to have a fight. If you like all the new Star Trek stuff, then that's great. I don't. I have opinions about that. And that's pretty much how that goes. There's no need to get upset or frustrated about it. It's fucking been around. It's a franchise that's been around for decades. Man, I don't understand this minigame. Like, what, I guess... Is it, like... The more they're submersed... The more that they're submersed, I guess, and you have to, like... That's, like, their health pool, I guess? Because they look normal now. What if I just... Oh, I see. I see. So the longer you stand on it, yeah. Gotcha. So theoretically, you could get boxed in. I see. But you can also just stand on them like this and out. Yeah, that's how you do it. I'm not looking to change anybody's mind. I don't change people's minds on the internet. I don't have fights with people. I discuss things, share my point of view, and then I move on from the topic. There's a reason I don't do social media dunks on like a lot of people do, because I don't get enjoyment out of like being like, well, here's what I think about this thing, and if anybody else thinks differently, then they can go fuck themselves. That's not how I operate. Like, I don't really care to win arguments and stuff like that. It's not really my jam. I used to care about that sort of thing when I was younger, and then I just realized it doesn't matter, and I don't really care. We can all appreciate the prestigious Franklin's birthday surprise. Okay, so... Oh, they want me to go through that. Now, why would I want to do that? Can I just jump through? Yeah, I could just do that. I guess it's just another route. How much do I have left on this game? This just kind of keeps going, doesn't it? Like, I'm sure it'll be done this stream. Like, we still got lots of time, but, like... I need to just kind of check the long play just to get an idea. Because it's kind of... The curiosity is getting me here. Like, to kind of just get a gauge. I didn't really commit to memory how long it is. Okay, so, like... imminently almost done, it looks like. All right. The long play is just under 2 hours. That's assuming, of course, you know exactly what to do, right? And it always takes longer on your first go with these things, so... I'm a bit over 2 hours. So it's probably getting close. I need to go to the bathroom, though. I've been, like, holding it for too long. I've been, like, for some reason, having to go to the bathroom way too much the past, like, couple days. It's been really annoying, and I don't know why. So I'll be back. I'll be back in a couple minutes. I'm back. We are a continuer, and not a quitter. Yeah, based off the long play length, this might even be the last level. Or the second last level. It should be pretty close. This is kind of one of these games where you can't expect a whole lot of content. But also, you're not really sure. It feels like either too much or too little. For a game that doesn't really have anything going on, this could be argued as too much content. That's kind of how I feel about some of these games where it's like, they don't have a new idea, right? So, like, you're just doing the same thing over and over. Wow, this background here looking real crusty. Why are you still grinding in that room? Are you even getting any, like, return on that investment at this point? Like, the reason I was in that dungeon for so long was because, like, I couldn't fucking figure out where to fucking go. like, that was my main problem, is I kept getting lost in a couple sections. And also, I wanted to get all the treasure, and then they, like, made that a pain in the ass. Okay, so there's some switch somewhere. So where's my switch? Where's my lever? Where's my whatever? Oh, wait, way the fuck back here. Okay. They do have signs, to be fair. They kind of point you where to go. Oh, it's a time limit. Oh, boy. Yeah, it seems the time stops as soon as you reach it, so it just stays down, which is kind of funny. Can you stand up against this mighty steep hill? Yeah, they literally signpost it. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I almost thought for a second we were gonna go into, like, some mines, because these almost look like mines. Like... Oh man, you can get stuck there. Better be careful. Don't want a soft lock in Franklin's birthday surprise. In case you're wondering how we're doing on the flies, that's our status, because I keep blocking it. I keep blocking it with my fat body. We all enjoy the mines. It's a good time. I still haven't picked up a single of these essential collectibles yet. It reminds me of the previous stage where it, like, started just giving them out much deeper into the stage for some reason. Wow, I just slipped through all those platforms. Good shit. Can this break already? These platforms refuse to break, chat. Oh, apparently the game counted that as a death for some reason. Even though I wasn't actually touching anything. Oh, what a well-made video game. the finest artisanal video gaming here. Okay, what's this do? Ah, I see. So the game seems to be explicitly programmed that I have to do it that way. No cheating for me. Damn, they thought of everything in this. Okay, so... do I want to go in the water? Guess it's easier to just lower the camera and check. Seems to be no. I wonder what other surprises this game has left since we're almost done it. Is there gonna be a great final boss? Am I gonna fight like a guts monster or something? Am I gonna fight like a xenomorph? There's so many exciting possibilities in the world of Franklin's birthday surprise. Dark Franklin, face off against myself like a mirror match. That'd be pretty good. Kokoto cameo. That'd be too unleashed. That'd be too ultimate. That would make this game ascend to higher tiers. I still haven't collected a single jar of honey. You think the Ninja Turtles are gonna show up? That'd be pretty good too. I wonder if, like, for a speedrun of this game, if people would figure out ways to do, like, animation canceling, where you can cancel the animation for the like, watering the plants and stuff. Be some pretty sick tech. Can you not water these? I didn't get a prompt. Weird. Those are, like, the ones you're not allowed to water. They need to be an obstacle for the children. Yeah, I guess I'm just not supposed to do that. Alright. So this is an initiation thing on his birthday. An elaborate birthday surprise. Seems to be more than one route here. I still haven't seen a single jar of honey, so I'm gonna assume they just place them all at the end of the stage or something. This is definitely the longest stage in the game, though. So it wouldn't surprise me if this might be the last one. Oh yeah, and I also started playing some Final Fantasy VI on my own time. I've, like, played a small amount of the game before, but nothing of note. It was, like, maybe an hour. So I played, like, a few hours or so of it on the Analog Pocket. And you might think to yourself, like, whoa, why didn't you stream that? Like a first playthrough. And, well, it's because I don't really have time to stream RPGs. I don't stream long enough to do RPGs. Like, the longest I go under, like, extreme circumstances would be, like, 7 hours is usually how it goes for me, like, as the maximum. Des mots, Franklin, Jesus, Is this... Well, they can't be calling him that. I'm not gonna say that out loud, but, Huh. Well, alright. Is that just a French word as well, and it means a different thing? Oh, there's the honey. There we go, yeah. Okay. Why would they be talking about that in a Franklin game, though? Right. Yeah. I guess the very literal meaning of it. And I certainly called that. They just put the essential collectibles at the very fucking end of the stage because they had no ideas. Like, fuck it. Who cares? Yeah, that's probably what it is. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay, so... just dropping down, I guess? Because I can't go up here, right? Yep, that's just what we're doing. Wow, we did it. And we also got enough flies. So the stage is basically done. We just have to reach the end by holding right. As much as the game will allow us to hold right. Whoa, that's a big wall of text in my chat. There's a giant wall of text. Okay, so I think I need to get the bridge down? Because they're probably not gonna let me jump across. Up. Oh, they do. Well, never mind. What's the point of this? Pressure plate for that. Okay. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Them and their dastardly tricks. Complex puzzle solving. So, was there a reason for me to do this? I don't need more flies. I guess not. Just keep going right. But yeah, no, I don't really have time to play, like, longer games like that. Not ones that have, like, a very definitive sort of, like, ending and stuff. So, like, it's kind of why I decided not to worry about it as, like, some kind of a stream content thing, you know? There's all kinds of games that I haven't played, so... not playing a few of them on stream is okay. At least as, like, a first playthrough doing it on my own. So yeah, I started playing Final Fantasy VI on my Analog Pocket, and it's pretty neat so far. And yeah, there's already some plenty long enough RPGs that I haven't played on the GameCube. So, like, I'm not too concerned. Like, I already have mandated RPGs anyway. It's not like a huge amount, but... so I'm not really too concerned about having to save first playthroughs of games like that. Because also sometimes, too, like, when you do first playthroughs of games on stream, like, ones that are really popular, like your Final Fantasies and stuff, is you get people who are just, like, kind of... it can kind of cause more, like, you know, potential spoiling of the game experience and people trying to be helpful and then making it worse for you and stuff like that. See, I don't view that as Sonic waterfall platforming, where I view that as. It's Super Mario Bros. 2 platforming. That's kind of where my brain goes for that. So, chargement time. But yeah. It's a pretty... Final Fantasy VI is pretty neat. It's got, like, a cool setting. So, we're just pressing the A button? Are we, like, pumping it? Or are we holding it? What are we doing here? Okay, we're button mashing. Alright. We're button mashing, chat. These, yeah, we're definitely button mashing. You don't nearly have to mash it as hard as I am, though, so I'm gonna slow it down just for my own sake. They're not that intensive about it. Wow, Franklin, just dusting them. You're not even giving them a chance. Franklin, that's disgusting. You're just completely annihilating them. You can't even see them anymore. How are your friends so bad at this? Man, what a minigame where you just mash the A button. Top tier shit right here. Okay, how much more do we have? Like, surely...
Te laisse ici, va te cacher avec les autres. Je vais aller chercher Martin. C'est mon meilleur ami. Je ne peux pas lui dire pourquoi il doit venir chez moi. Ça gâcherait la surprise. Je veux être avec tout le monde quand il va passer la porte. Nous crierons tous.
Well, I have to do 15 more things for my birthday today. Got so much left. So much birthday. This game can pack so much birthday. Yeah, we're still going. Christ. Way more game than it should be for how nothing this is. But that's fine. I'm definitely doing this a lot slower than the long play. I think when they're trying to have too much in the way of trees in the background, it tends to make the game look worse. Like, a lot worse. These don't overlay and blend together too well. Okay, so just go back here and grab these, I guess. That's only lifting one of them, huh? Do I have to find all of them to lift them all to make a path, to make a secret path? Why doesn't Franklin have a ledge grab, huh? Where's this cool cinematic platformer ledge grab? I haven't really played much of, like, those types of games, by the way, like those cinematic platforming type games. I don't know if I'd even like them, because they... Whenever I've seen other people stream games like that, they look really clunky and don't feel good to play. So I may not actually like that type of, like, platformer, but it's something I'm open to giving a chance, you know? I think I need the morph shell ability first, I see. But yeah, yeah, FF6 is pretty neat so far, and it's good to play it on the Analog Pocket. for any would-be FF6 nerds who are curious of like what I'm playing, it's a Super Nintendo version with like a ROM hack that's abbreviated ROSE. It's like revision. It's like a revision something something. It's like got a long name to it, but it's basically abbreviated as ROSE. And it's I did a bunch of research into it last night because I found it interesting to just kind of learn about like the release history of Final Fantasy VI, and kind of learned that like Final Fantasy VI like released really buggy and like in some ways like quite broken on the Super Nintendo. And I found that just interesting to like read about because like, you know, there's like an enormous amount of like ROM hacks that have patches that fix stuff. Like there's hundreds of bugs in the game. Some that are minor, some that are like large and like notable bugs. Both ones that like are exploits and ones that are just like bad. But it was interesting. Now obviously like it was still more than functional enough for everybody that it didn't ruin the experience for somebody, usually. But it was interesting just to read about like all the problems that it has in the original Super Nintendo release. So yeah, I decided to just play for the first playthrough to do a Okay, do I want to do that? No, I want to... Yeah, I want to push it down. Oh no, it won't let me for that. It's stuck here. So I guess I do want that ups then? I don't know. But yeah, I had like a lot of options to play Final Fantasy VI. But I decided because I wanted to play on my analog pocket, I would go with just that ROM hack version. It just has fixes. It's just basically like a compilation of bug fixes and adds like a bunch of quality of life features that were introduced in later versions of the game. That's kind of what I settled on. If I was okay with playing just on the PC and Steam Deck, then I would have just went with the Pixel Remaster version probably, but I wanted to just use my analog pocket because it's just a better form factor. Steam Deck is really big and bulky. Really bulky. Okay, so we are needing to land on that. Yeah, Final Fantasy VI has like a bajillion different ways you can play it. It's rather absurd how many just like iterations of stuff there are. Even just among the ROM hack part of it, there's like an overwhelming amount of stuff. So what did this do? Okay, I guess that's what I wanted to do. See, it's not showing me what it did before. Oh, I got stuck there for a sec. Okay, so that brings it down, brings it back up. What was the other one doing? Probably like maybe this? See, I thought the objective would be to bring this down further, but I guess because this doesn't seem to belong here, so I'm like trying to think about that. Like what they wanted me to do with this. Franklin's getting complicated now. Franklin's operating on a higher plane of existence here and also vibrating at top speed. I'm gonna just drop down. Alright, Franklin, what do you desire from me? What do you want? Okay, so I just need to figure out how to just drop down there. I think I need to release the bridge. Yeah, that's the problem. So, like, that one bridge thing needs to be, like, put up so I can drop down and push that down. So that's all I need to do. If the game will let me get up there. So I just have to figure out which one it was. I think it's that one. There we go. Yeah, just push this. Then we're good. Damn, that was so complicated. Do you ever play games that are just brain dead easy like this, and then when they actually want you to use your brain for something that's not really that complicated, you just assume that they don't want you to use your brain, so then you actually, like... Apparently I died somehow there. That's cool. Because that's kind of what happened to me just now with this game. Like, what they wanted me to do was not complicated. It was easy. It was simple, but... Because they asked me to do something, my brain froze up, and I'm like, oh, wait, you want me to use my brain now? Well, I checked out already. So, like... Yeah. That's kind of how this went. I'm glad I'm not the only one, though. Because it's funny, because, like, a lot of games I have played and do enjoy are really complicated. I don't necessarily always stream those types of games, but, like, something I definitely enjoy in my own personal game time, you know? Like Ilin, that I've put quite a few hours into over the past couple weeks. That game's really complicated. And I've been enjoying that quite a bit, but boy, there's a lot of stuff going on in that game. That's definitely a thinking game. Okay, it's another thing I gotta push somewhere. Did I see a rock? I don't see one. But apparently there is one. Wow, you just move really, really slow in the water, huh? Oh, do they want me to use this? And bring it all the way over there? Alright, more than I was expecting. This is kind of awkward when you use the B button for the button and for pushing the block. Having the same button for multiple functions is not always the best idea in your video game. There's a lot of jumps in this game that Franklin could easily clear without having to do what we're doing. It's a really common problem in a lot of poorly designed video games. Tons of platformers I've played have just done that. I'm so used to it at this point that it's practically not even worth calling out for me, like... It's just so typical of what they do. Oh shit, I fucked it up. Now I gotta wait. Or do I? These things take so long to break. Maybe I didn't need to wait. Okay, so... Alright. That was sure a lot. That is what we call padding. Yeah, it's a lot more difficult, evidently, to design your game to have levels that make sense within the abilities of what your character have. So the common tactic is to just, like, give up and just put invisible walls everywhere so that the player can't just do that. So instead of thinking about how to make it organic, they just put an invisible wall and call it a day. That's like the A2M special. Like, A2M does that constantly with, like, all of their games that I've played. And I've played most of their games on the GameCube. Like, I think there might only be, like, 1 or 2 left that I haven't done. I don't remember which ones those are offhand, but I keep accidentally playing their games for some reason. Probably because they made way too many of them. Okay, so... You gotta crawl. I see. I hope everyone's enjoying Franklin's birthday surprise. I, for one, am gleeful, jumping with joy over Franklin's birthday and how much of a surprise it has truly been. You know, I bet nobody's brave enough to have made a retro achievement set for this game. Partially because, well, the PS2's been around for a bit, and I think it's on PS2. Well, we know it is because it had the wrong labeling on the triggers. Maybe there's a PS2 retro achievement set for this. Highly doubtful there'd be one for the GameCube, though, because this is obscure as hell. Yeah, it's a surprise anyone could make a shitty game. Yes. This is what I would call an inoffensive game. Like, it's clocking in at, like, 0 brain power, by and large. This stage is the first one to actually require any more thought from the player. And it wouldn't surprise me if this is the final stage. And that's why it has any amount of thought. Because this is the only one, like, where they actually thought about anything. And they saved it for the end for the bigger challenge, I guess. Yeah, just for the finale, the baby mode was turned off. Yeah, if I recall, whenever I looked at it, it's hard to keep all this information in my brain at once. But, like, if I recall correctly, Baten Kaitos is, like, long as fuck, isn't it? Is that, like, an 80-hour game or something? Like, I think it's definitely, like, one of, if not the longest JRPG on the GameCube. Like, whenever I do end up doing that game, it's gonna be a fucking multiple sets of streams, even if I were marathoning some of it. I mean, Thousand Year Door was already pretty long, but, like, I think some of those other RPGs are, like, notably longer. Good, good, good. I'm glad that somebody is demanding that Franklin's birthday surprise has retro achievements. I'm glad people out there know and remember. So how long the beats clocking in 50 or 60? I see, I see. That's still a lot longer than, I don't know how long Thousand Year Door is proposed to be. Those numbers are going to get kind of ruined a bit by the Switch version if they're not distinct versions on how long to beat. Because the Switch version's inherently going to be shorter because it, like, has time-saving mechanics in it. But Thousand Year Door was, like, quite a few streams for me. Many parts. Good sound loop there. Seamless. So there are flies down there, but the game tends to give you more than you need, so I don't think it's worth wasting a shitload of time to go down and get those. But if I have to, then I will. I have not really tested this game when it comes to the fly thing, like, if that's required. I think somebody theorized it might be what unlocks the mini games because it mentions in the text when you collect everything, something says mini in it. That's probably where that assumption comes from. Okay, what was the point of being up here? Is it for the bear thing? Are we gonna do the same mechanic as every fucking stage where you have to mimic my movements? I'm just gonna skip this text here. Oh. So he's just gonna be up there now, is that it? Is it like hide and seek? Are we trying to look for the bear? What are we doing here? He just kind of vanished and fucked off? Was he giving me a pro tip on how to play the video game? Hey, Desi. Yeah, this is a video game. This is by the same people who made Kokoto Platform Jumper. Neko Works. There might have been some other people involved as well, but I'm not certain. Yeah, this just seems to be a hide-and-seek thing. Alright, so we're doing this again? Alright, okay. Oh, I see. No, hey, don't do that. About how things being on the same button is a bad idea. So, since you're coming in late, Desi, and for anyone else who missed the beginning of the stream, quick history recap. This is supposed to be made of the same people who made Kokoto Platform Jumper. This is a French-developed game, and it was only released in France. And thus it is a PAL exclusive. And yes, this is a good audio loop. This game is easy as shit. This might be the last stage of the game. This is a short game. At least it's supposed to be, according to the long play. I'm going on quite a bit longer than the long play is, but they do cheat. And they just, you know, edit things, and you know how it goes with those. Great there. I hope the limiters save somebody's ears. Again, I'm gonna be very curious to check out the recording of this, just to see if you guys were getting the same degree of ear-piercingly, like, awful some of the sound is in this game. Okay, so that did come through a bit? Okay. It probably still nerfed it. Yeah, it probably still nerfed it. I actually had to lower the volume on this game because of those, like, random ear-piercing sounds. I don't know if this will actually do it. Let me see. One moment. I don't know if these flies are going to be loud enough for this. Oh, there you go. So that's what it sounds like without the limiter. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Okay. We love our overlaid sounds. Once again, not really sure why this is up here. Oh, look. He's sure hiding, and I'm sure seeking. Clap, clap, clap. Okay, we got enough of the flies. Damn, he needs to try harder. Bravo. Oh, for those who are wondering, like, with the camera shit, you can use the C stick to adjust the camera, which I've been using just so I know where shit is better. It seems to be particularly rough on the angles, though, for this. They sure give you way more flies than you ever need. It's kind of ridiculous how generous it is. But we are supposed to be playing on easy mode. Bravo. I love Chargement. It's so good. Okay, so Franklin needs to collect green butterflies, and those are the only ones that count toward the score. That's my understanding of this. You could steal maybe some of the other ones, if they let you, but I'm going after the green ones. So green for me. Oh, you have to jump and grab them. Okay. This is a music choice. That's right, Desi. I'm glad you know your French. Damn, this is a bop. This is fucking whips. I also like how the butterflies just snap into existence. Like, they don't even come out from off screen or anything. They just snap into existence out of nowhere. Bravo. Yes, a very close match. A couple of the minigames were actually confusing, though.
Je veux bien te suivre. Vas-y avant moi. J'ai oublié que j'avais quelque chose à aller chercher pour maman. Je viens t'aider alors. Non, tu dois dire à maman que j'arrive, sinon elle va s'inquiéter. Bon, très bien, j'y vais.
Anyway, I gotta do like 500 more things for my birthday. Gotta keep it going. This birthday is never done and will never end. Chargement. What is this? What are we doing now? This is completely different. What? New mechanics? Is this like a race? Are we racing? I think we're racing, chat. I think we're on a time limit here. And for the bear, it's so easy. He's just walking leisurely. Why can't that be me? Yeah, this has final level energy written on it, so one can hope. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be a reason to go back. In general, it's not like we're collecting stuff other than the fucking flies, I guess. Which we probably don't need to get, but that'd be an interesting way to find out, huh? On the final level, maybe? If this is truly the final stage. Because, yeah, we're not collecting anything. We're just going to the end. Which is a first, because all the other stages wanted me to collect additional crap. Oh, I went too far. I see. There we go. Damn, this game's got hands. It's so tricky. Really, this is what the GameCube challenge is all about, chat. This is the shit that people like to see. Fucking Mario Sunshine? Nah. Boring. No, people want Franklin's birthday surprise. The people know what they want. Like, people have seen Mario Sunshine so many times. People have not seen Franklin's birthday surprise. Kokoto Platform Jumper still needs to be finished for the challenge. I'm literally on the last 2 stages of the game, including the boss. I definitely do need to finish that, but I just haven't gotten around to getting a better solution for capturing that. I haven't tried it with the new capture card, to be fair, and I need to run a test on that and actually, get the game finished. It's either that or I have to spend, somewhere in the range of probably $130 or $140 US to, get the other capture solution. There's another GameCube HDMI solution that also includes a component out option, and that's probably the one that I kind of need to switch that anyway, to be fair, because I've talked about it before, but on my monitors, they are not showing the correct aspect ratio for GameCube games. It doesn't know what to do with this resolution of 640 by 480 or whatever it is. So it actually is, slightly stretched. It's not, by a huge amount, but there's, a slight amount of stretching on my end. Not on the stream end, though. And it would be nice to get that more accurate on my side. And using that other capture solution would actually fix that, because I would be running it through the Retro Tank instead. But yeah, obviously, for those who had seen the stream of that, on the previous setup, it was completely shitting itself because of, the way that game changes resolutions and stuff. But yeah, I'll give it a try, maybe even tonight. Give it a try and just see how it behaves with this different capture card, because maybe it might be okay. I kind of have my doubts, to be honest, but maybe it'll be fine. It's worth testing. But otherwise, I would pretty much need to find a different way to capture the game. Oh, it's all on a time limit, huh? These devils. These tricksters. Oh, God. Camcorder solutions. Good times. It's a good meme. Honestly, though, like, it almost makes me want to check to see if, See, all of its work, chat. All of its work to get the Kokoto game going. Because I could even technically maybe do the last couple stages on Dolphin. If it even fucking works on Dolphin, the game's so obscure. But then I would have to, like, transfer the save and then figure out how to do that. Like, how to get all that going, and it just sounds like a giant pain in the ass. Just getting the other GameCube HDMI mod would be way easier. It's like called an Eon Mark II or whatever the fuck it's called. It's like the other one that I didn't get because it was more money. Yeah, that bear is definitely catching up. It's scary. Okay, I got enough flies. Yeah, Kokoto's been vaulted because of, I don't upload the VODs on YouTube until there's a full playthrough of the game. So it's in the Masumi vault. I still have all the files. But yeah, it's in the Masumi vault. So it was one of those things you had to be around for. But VODs on Twitch last like 3 months, but it's been more than 3 months, obviously. Yeah. It's like the Disney Vault, but it's cooler and even better. Did I miss something, chat? Why is Franklin concerned and looking behind him? Is it because the bear could catch up at any time? Is that why? Or are there bees chasing him again? And I didn't notice there's supposed to be bees or something. Because I don't know how any of that works. I don't know what's going on in Franklin's brain. The mysteries of Franklin. Why are there so many places to crawl here? What are we doing? What is the point of that? The many routes of Franklin. Complex video game here. He's being chased by the rot. Oh no. Oh, he's gonna maul Franklin? Yeah, I could see that happening. Looks like we're at the end. Bravo. Well, that bear got dusted. The game's not ending, chat. Cash, cash. So we're using the B button for something. Oh, this shit again? What's the B button for? It said B. Okay, now it's doing something? What happened? I guess we're looking for something? I don't quite understand this game, but we're going with it. There's like elimination rounds going on here. I got fucking dusted. Hide behind the object shown. Yeah, but you don't know where you're hiding behind it, right? They don't make that part clear. It's not like working too well, but we'll figure it out. We'll get it figured out where they want me to push the button. So many options available. Hey, gingerbread Gatorade. Yeah. Oh, you do, Desi? Why? Okay, so it's random every time. Wait, what object is that? Oh, it's the shirts. Okay. I was mashing B and it didn't work. So we're going again. Oh, it's the Latin thing again. Okay. Yeah, I figured it might be that. So I guess the place you're supposed to hide is to the right of the shirt, but we have to, like, learn the meta for each piece of furniture because it's random. Where they want you to push the B button. Okay, so it's kind of RNG when you get fucked, so I don't really have any control over how well I do this, I guess. It's just random. No, this isn't how hide and seek works at all. But maybe, yeah, maybe it's like Desi said, it's just how they do it in France. I like how the beaver just kept running into the fucking couch. Like the armchair or whatever. Okay, so I'm closest to the other thing. I think hiding worked here, yeah. But yeah, it's just luck. Like, I don't, other than knowing where you specifically have to go, I don't have control over this. Like, I don't know which side or where I'm pushing this. And the rabbit's closest to that furniture piece. I don't have control over that. Yeah, see, I don't know that. Like, you have to do it only in that one spot. So, like, it has to be to the right of that piece of furniture. It's like this bizarre meta of, like, having to know exactly where each location for each piece of furniture is. This is so stupid. Like, it's really dumb. And it's, like, kind of lengthy, too, because there's so much, like, downtime. Or maybe it's, like, based off the vision of the mom, because she's at the door. Bravo. I got the RNG.
Ben ça alors! Merci. J'adore les décorations.
C'est Franklin qu'il faut remercier. Il a tout organisé.
Oh merci Franklin, c'est vraiment une très belle fête.
C'était bien rigolo de l'organiser. Je suis heureux que tu sois content, Martin.
Oui, Franklin, ça en valait bien la peine.
So I guess it was the bear's birthday this whole time? I thought it was Franklin's birthday. But I guess Franklin was the one doing the surprise with the birthday. So it was the bear's birthday. That's what we learned. That's what we learned. That didn't even roll credits. Here, I have to roll from the options menu. Neko Entertainment. Responsible de project. That was the plot twist, is it wasn't Franklin's birthday after all. Did you know that there may be other surprises on a birthday? And while these credits were rolling, oh, they're short credits. Oh, do they loop? They just loop. I'm trying to set something up on stream because there are further surprises. And it's me scrambling in chaos to do that. Where the fuck is this thing at? I'm trying to look for it. Oh. Oh yeah, that's where it went. Anyway, I should probably stop the VOD recording here since this is a separate thing. So anyway, that was, whatever the hell this was. Franklin the Turtle. Who also had a birthday surprise, but it wasn't for us. It was for the bear. What's recreation, though? Let's look at that. Oh, shit. Are these the minigames?
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, it's the minigames. These are your minigames. It seems like there's additional ones. Yeah, they seem to have some different ones in here that are not part of the single player. So they got like a few extras. But I think we're good. I think we're good. So that's Franklin. That's Franklin. And I hope you enjoyed Franklin. And I also I love the distinctly different voice actors as well. It's good stuff. So there's Franklin.